I, 33 male, trying to understand girlfriend, 40 female, co-parenting relationship. My girlfriend and I have been together for 2 years. We both have children from our previous relationships. Boundaries surrounding our exes have been an ongoing discussion point of contention with us. With my ex, we have a pretty normal co-parenting relationship. We text for arranging drop-offs, etc., and will have the occasional phone call to discuss any issues relating our son. However, her ex is still not over the breakup. Over the last 2 years, his amount of contact, whether it be on the phone or in person, has been a lot. He still tries to talk to her like they're together, bringing up the past and dumping his problems on her, things she has no control over. It was to the point where if her phone rang, I knew it as him. I am really struggling with their boundaries. She really despises this guy, she says. He cheated and was a toxic partner and absent father. About 6 months ago, I had a real heart-to-heart with her and told her she has no boundaries with her ex, and in many ways I feel like he's treating her like they're still together. She agreed, said she is sick of all the contact and only wants to talk to him for the purpose of their daughter, which makes sense. I wait. Nothing changes. She talks to him with firm boundaries that she wants. He ignores them and she doesn't reinforce. This has happened maybe 5 times. We talked again. She agreed he isn't listening and would keep reinforcing the boundaries. However, I am feeling quite hurt and frustrated because she tells me she wants a greater distance with him, but does the opposite in her actions. The tipping point this week was when her and her ex were at the hospital for their daughter. Totally get that both parents are going to be there. They spent all afternoon together, and he invited them to lunch after, like old times, and she went without even thinking, didn't consider what his motive may be, or how it impacts our relationship. Her point of view is that she has no feelings for him, he was a horrible partner, and that she simply wants to keep the peace. I tried to explain it that promising me she's setting boundaries and making goals to do so and then acting the opposite way is not fair to me. He will call and check on her, make sure her car has gas, etc., all things I feel she doesn't need him for if she has me, but she seems to think it's innocent, and nothing to it. My main question is, am I as a partner asking too much of her? Is this normal behavior, and I'm just acting jealous? Or am I justified in asking her to keep him at a distance that allows for them to communicate for their daughter, but doesn't feel like she's emotionally investing in her ex? Am I justified for being hurt that she seemingly tells me one thing and does the opposite? I basically told her I just need to know yes or no. Does she want to limit the overload of communication from him, or does she feel this is how it has to be? I'm at a loss. I'm afraid it's going to make me resent her. I simply just don't feel it's necessary to be fielding 3-4 calls a day, multiple texts and a weekly 30-minute phone meeting, then saying she doesn't want to give him the wrong idea, and then joining him for lunch. He really wants his family back together, so how is this appropriate to show him that the past in the past and he needs to move on?